Things like influence and importance are watery concepts, but it's easy to see that the Milan-based fashion brand Off-White has 5.4 million Instagram followers and that founder Virgil Abloh has 3.1 million. It's easy to see that Rihanna wears these clothes and that the Nike Air Prestos designed by Abloh and released in summer 2018 were mentioned more than 250,000 times on social media and were so hard to buy that they are now available on resale apps at markups around 450%. The brand was founded in 2012 and its popularity isn't new, but it's now reaching heights that, to the idle but curious fashion observer, may be confounding. Its guiding principle is just everything in quotes, as in everything is ironic, and also the main recognizable design element on the clothes is chunky quotation marks. A black dress with the words "little black dress" written on it in quotes, a shoelace on a $700 pair of sneakers with the word shoelaces written on it in quotes, a scarf with scarf written on it in quotes. Off-White makes plenty of clothes that are what you might recognize as high fashion, but it's better known for things like $1,000 sweatshirts, pricey tongue-in-cheek phone cases, buzzy collaborations that help fuel the $1 billion sneaker resale industry, its signature, seemingly non-functional, industrial-themed belts, and its experimental furniture. As perplexing as it was when kids lined up and paid $1,000 plus to buy a literal brick released by Supreme 4 years ago, at least it was clear that it was in some ways a joke. Off-White isn't a joke. It's extremely expensive streetwear, primarily t-shirts and hoodies and sneakers, beloved by the teenagers of Reddit, the rich club kids of New York and Milan, the pop stars and rappers in every magazine and on every social media feed, and much of the high fashion elite, including Abloh's day one fan, Marc Jacobs, also Julia Roberts. Off-White started with a brush, or prolonged embrace. With celebrity, we have to go back to 2002. That was the year that Virgil Abloh, the Illinois-raised then 22-year-old son of the two Ghanaian immigrants, his mother was a seamstress, graduated from the civil engineering program at the University of Wisconsin-Madison. It was also the year Abloh met Kanye West and started designing his merchandise and album art. At the same time, Abloh worked on a master's degree in architecture, which he received from the Illinois Institute of Technology in 2006. This should demonstrate two of his more notable qualities, which are that he is smart and has seemingly boundless energy. West and Abloh interned together at Fendi in the summer of 2009 and have said that they were allowed to do basically nothing but did overcome better, more intimate friends. Abloh officially took on the title of West Creative Director in 2010. That alone makes him a trendsetter. Every rapper has a creative director now, and Rihanna has approximately 14. Abloh's first big public project with West was art direction for West's joint album with Jay-Z, Watch the Throne, which pulled him into the broader hip-hop social and commercial circle. In 2012, Abloh opened a boutique called Pyrex Vision, centered on a concept that went viral because it was basically a highly enviable, just clever enough scam, buying simple, cheap Champion basics and super discounted pieces of Ralph Lauren dead stock, then screen printing his own super simple graphics on top of them and selling them for hundreds of dollars. It was buzzy, it was controversial, it involved A$AP Rocky. The next year, Abloh founded his label Off-White. He centered the design aesthetic on diagonal lines and the iconography of American cities. White arrows, plain labels, industrial packaging with the signature zip tie, high-end fabrics, and familiar streetwear shapes. From there, it was off to the races. The first Off-White women's wear line debuted at Paris Fashion Week in 2014 and was selected as a finalist for the coveted LVMH prize, which got Abloh into rooms with all the top buyers and designers and people connectors in the famously old, infamously rich, and infamously white industry. They loved it. In 2017, Off-White partnered with Nike to redesign 10 of the company's best-selling and classic styles. There are basically no words for how popular and how difficult to purchase this line of sneakers has been. With the starting price points for around $200, most available pairs seem to end up in the hands of celebrities, and resale prices now hover north of $1,000. So in hindsight, Off-White benefits from high fashion's desperation to regain youth appeal, and they used to use involvement of many celebrities and businesses to be able to charge outrageous amount for mainly their sneakers but other apparel as well.